Hello.
What is up? I'm gonna skull fuck the shit out of you, skull fucker. This is gonna be a fun one tonight, guys.
Yes. Happy Tuesday, watch-alongs. Yes.
Yes, yeah. Happy Tuesday, Rob Zombie's Halloween in all its glory. The poll that we threw up on the channel was either the theatrical cut or the uncut director's cut, unrated director's cut, and that was the overwhelming majority. I guess everybody wants to see that rape scene.
That's a rough spot right there, isn't it, Pat?
I don't want to fuck her. I'll fuck her.
Is that Lou Temple, right?
Lou Temple. You want to fuck her? I'll fuck her. Actually, no, that wasn't Lou. That was Courtney Gaines. That was Courtney Gaines telling Lou Temple, "You want to fuck her? I'll fuck her." And our
Hans from the Burbs.
Yeah, that's right, from the Burbs. Shout out to all the great names for taking, guys. They've been MIA for about a week or two. I hope everything's okay with those guys. As soon as you mentioned the Burbs, I was like, damn, I've been
seeing some messages saying they've just had some stuff going on. Did you see?
Which I totally get. Yeah, I haven't, aside from our live streams and some videos I did well before I got real busy at work, I don't even have any videos I'm working on right now. I know the feeling. Just went from like 0 to 100, got real busy, and I just haven't been able to do anything. Because like pre-produced videos take a long time. You can record them in 20 minutes if you do a 20-minute video, but editing takes forever. So I have to get back on. I have a few ideas, but I just haven't been able to get there. And we're missing the third part to our three-headed monster. And Joe texted us earlier and asked us what version we were watching. I'm going to make sure he's okay. Maybe take a nap. Let's see. I'll type him real quick.
Yes. Hopefully things are good. And, shout out to anybody going to H45. The Slaughtered Lamb podcast has a group for H45. And they gave us some recognition here in their last video. So,
yes, I'm bringing up Facebook right now because I was going to throw a link in the chat for those watching now or after the fact. If you're not aware of that, definitely go check it out, especially if you're going to H45, because they're doing a lot of good updates in the group and also on their channel. They just did one today, which I have not had a minute to watch yet.
Yeah, the few guys that I invited in the group that have gone to any of the previous Halloween conventions, I asked them to join. I asked them to. I just sent further details to. Hey,
what's up?
There's our guy. Hey, look at everybody's on. Now we got Byron here. Hi, Byron.
I was waiting by my computer.
What's up?
I've been around the whole time.
Oh, I was my God, maybe I hope he didn't fall asleep because
I felt so bad because I got on like at 10 after, and I'm like, oh man, where's Joe? I hope Joe's around too.
Yeah, I was waiting because I was like, I saw your message. Oh, we got time, and then I was just waiting But it's cool. It's good. We're here.
Yeah, well, this way we'll get started in a minute. I just we were talking about the Road to H45 group that the Slaughtered Lamb guys put up on Facebook, and I just dropped a link in the chat. So if you're not a member, go check it out. Well, obviously, if you're going H45, because you don't want to sit there and see all the things you're not going to be able to do.
That's why they separated it, because they're like, we don't want to get any of our other subscribers all annoyed with it. So,
yeah, it was all green lit. I remember it was supposed to be Patrick Lussier was supposed to direct it.
Patrick Lussier, 3D, Halloween 3D.
It was supposed to be Halloween 3D, and Tom Atkins was inked to star in it too.
And I thought Scout and Tyler Mane were set to come back.
Yeah, right? Everybody was coming back, but as soon as I heard Tom Atkins, I'm like, I'm on board for that.
Yeah, it just went through. Well, look at what happened. God, we were without a Halloween film for almost 10 years. There.
Yeah. Go, Byron, have you read Taking Shape? Either one of the books, but obviously more so the second one with all the different treatments and all the shit. I mean, honestly, if you read it, the biggest takeaway from it was the Weinstein brothers in Dimension. They're the ones that really were pains in the ass all those years and really stalled everything.
Now, so we were just talking between Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 and then before the new trilogy came out. But right now, before this Rob Zombie movie came out, there was a couple of different ones, if I remember right, before they decided to go to Zombie on a reinstall, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I gotta. That's where I want to go back. As I was thinking about this movie, I wanted to go back and think of what sequel ideas there were after Resurrection. Well, then again, we kind of talked about a few of them. What am I talking about? Where Freddy still gets killed like multiple times. Anyways.
So what you think? You guys want to get started with this? Hey, what's up, Joseph? Oh, Joseph is in the house. And your beloved Danielle Harris is in this movie, albeit you're going to have to wait about 45 minutes for her.
I thought Joe disappeared. He blacked out for a second there. He's back.
Joe went dark.
Oh, my God.
Hopefully we get Taking Shape 3 soon. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised. I got to reach out to Dustin McNeil and see if I get him on the podcast because he was slated for our old podcast and things kind of went awry.
I thought there was loose talk about doing a memorabilia book, right?
Well, yeah, I had talked to him about that. I said, look, if you ever want to do a Halloween memorabilia book, I said, let us know. I said, not only myself, but I so many collectors that could easily fill up pages for you. So he sounded interested. So,
especially these guys with all the different VHSs, you Pat, you've got a handful. Joe, I don't know if you got a handful. I know Michael had a handful of them, Strickland, and I can't believe how many variations of VHSs there were. Anyways, I'm going on a rant.
Bunch.
Way too many. But I have it all queued up. The poll, not my poll. The poll I put up on YouTube, overwhelmingly everybody wanted the unrated, uncut director's cut. So that is what we will be watching tonight, not the theatrical cut. So we'll be watching it in all its glory, rape scene and all. Byron says, I got ideas on how to continue after Season of the Witch. Yeah. Well, put them down on paper.
Yeah.
And even maybe he'll even be doing something to like an updated thing with some treatments and stuff like that. Or even if you're gung-ho, be like Dave McRae and those boys, man. Do it friggin'. I don't think there is any. I could be wrong. Have you ever seen a Halloween 3 fan film?
No, I can't say I have. That's actually a pretty damn good idea.
Never heard of that.
I have not seen that. Yeah. What does Joe say? I want a Halloween 4 direct sequel. Well, a lot of people actually.
A lot of people want that.
And wasn't that the rumor that was going around that Danielle did some type of a treatment that was a pickup after 4 and she was shopping it to Malik? That was a rumor I had heard.
I don't think it'll ever see light of day. I'm just being a business.
I don't think so either.
Attitude. I don't mean to be negative.
Yeah, I don't think so. But
it's a business.
I got it all queued up. Think it's just the Dimension logo popping up here. You guys have yours all set before we hit play?
I got the big D on the screen.
The big D. The big D is on the screen. All right.
You dick.
Big Dick is on the screen. All right, so let's count down. 3, 2, 1, play. Rob Zombie's Halloween 2007.
Now, I think we all three of us have talked about it. The poster on the bottom left of our screen. This is probably one of my top 3 posters of the series. I just think it's awesome.
Yeah,
It's a
say what you
badass.
will about the movie, but the poster was really cool. That artwork where you could, even to this day, I can still look at it and find things that I remember were there.
And
Oh,
the
yeah.
actors on that sign these posters sign where they find where they're at, and that's where they like to sign it. So,
Well, that's right. Yeah, I got some stuff. I'll queue it up. It's queued up. I'll bring it up in a little bit. Brady's got a Rob Zombie Halloween poster with some signatures on it, so we'll bring it up.
Very nice.
And I remember going to see this in 2007. I did go by myself because in 2007, my daughter was a year old. My son was only 3 years old. So I just went on my own. And I was pleasantly surprised when it opened up with Kiss, God of Thunder. And he was wearing a Kiss t-shirt.
It's awesome.
Because for those that don't know, these guys know I'm a big, huge Kiss fan.
yes, indeed. And I've told you guys before, this was a big weekend. This is when my parents officially moved and enjoyed their retirement. We moved them up that weekend to northern Wisconsin, and then
I owe you one I didn't pour yet.
Saw the movie that weekend when we were up there. So
yeah, it was Labor Day weekend, right?
Labor Day weekend 2007.
Yeah, I remember because we didn't do anything that weekend. Well, actually, we went to a Labor Day party on that Saturday. So I remember that Sunday, I went by myself and watched it. It's go fuck the shit out of you. I love William Forsythe. I mean, come on.
Feel bad for for Blue. Feel bad for the
Little
baby.
Blue.
I watched him spill a beer all over his bare feet behind his table at a convention.
Oh,
Did you?
Yeah, it was awesome.
Where was that?
It was a flashback a number of years ago.
poor fella.
I had him sign this in my Deuce Bigelow poster because he's so funny in Deuce Bigelow.
You can sit
He's
here
great,
if you
Deuce
want.
Bigelow. Yeah.
Look at this dick.
You can sit here if you want. That's that little girl from Forrest Gump.
Run,
Hall.
Forrest. Hannah Hall.
Yeah, that's right.
It's his Jenny.
Jenny.
Jenny. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Man, Sharon looks good in this movie. I don't care.
Who?
Sharon, she looks so good.
Sherry Moon?
Yeah, Sherry. Yeah, Sherry Moon looks good.
Oh, yeah. I never had a problem. I just never thought she was a great actress. Beautiful. Beautiful girl.
You know what? I would give her an opportunity if she did something else that her husband didn't do. Let's see her
Yeah.
get challenged by some other filmmakers. Because I think she could do it. I think she's pretty good.
What's the matter, Joe? You jealous of your daughter's ass?
Yeah, yeah.
Take it easy, Joseph. Byron said, Halloween 3 season of The Witch. It's big time. I saw it in the theater back in 82, and I wasn't the biggest fan of it. I was annoyed. But 40 years, man, it's way grown on me, and it's a big part of my collection. It's one of my favorite movies now. Yeah, people just weren't ready for it at the time.
They weren't.
Change his name to Michelle.
Michelle, my belle.
This coming out, I think we were all intrigued to see what was going to be different, or what if it kind of being not an official prequel, but there was a lot more detail before you get into the stuff that was kind of done in '78.
Yeah, and you guys preaching to the choir. The whole Rob Zombie's whole story. He wanted this as 2 movies.
Yeah,
but they didn't
and
want to do
really
it as
is.
2 movies. So that's why it's basically, if you just separate it, it is almost like 2 movies. Did you guys ever watch the 4-hour making of this?
It's disc 2 on this thing.
Yeah. It's actually really, really good. But it's just long. I've watched all 4+ hours, but you have to watch it in different sittings.
I think it took a few times to watch it. Yeah.
I like how he snarled when he was yelling at him. You saw his little snarling in his face. He was pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Spy Kids.
There's a kid from Spy Kids.
Yeah.
That was what's that? Friday the 13th documentary that's 10 hours long.
Y'all know who Megan Trainor is?
Memories, isn't it?
Is it Crystal Lake Memories? Yeah, I'm drawing a blank on it. Yeah, that's great too. That took me a lot of different sittings because it's just long.
Yeah, that guy's married to Megan Trainor apparently. The guy.
Really? This kid?
Yeah, apparently. Yeah.
I recommend anybody watching that Crystal Lake Memories. That was the one I think I was telling you guys at that Dark Delicacy place, whatever it's called in LA. They did a big group signing with the cast, and if you were one of the first 50 or 100 people to buy it online, they would sign it. They would have everybody sign it for you, and it was like not even $100.
Yeah, that was real fun to watch. I think I watched it on Shudder or something. It was amazing.
Oh, up there. Okay, I was sorry. I didn't see it all the way at the top of the chat there, Byron. Wait a second. For me, 10th LG series about silver shamrocks would be cool to see. And I said, yeah, that's the way I'm. Even if it's not just silver shamrock, it's just if they took bits and pieces, maybe from the novelizations or different stories with the characters and made an anthology, sort of like a Creep Show or Chucky series. I'd be fine, throw it on Netflix or one of these friggin' streaming services.
Grab it.
Grab it.
Like
I like when she comes in here. I
This
don't
actor
enjoy
passed
having
away,
you come
right?
down here. Well, it sure fucking looks like you do.
This guy passed away recently too, didn't he?
I think so. Yeah.
I thought that person was wearing like makeup or like a mask or some shit.
Like somebody else's skin.
Yeah, it looked weird.
Fucking
Man, this fucking wig is atrocious. It looks like the guy from fucking Scary Movie 2, the butler.
On Malcolm.
Chris Elliott, take my strong hand, child.
Yeah. That's that wig, dude. Look at that trashy wig.
Come on, child.
I will say this, and I've said it before. Casting Malcolm McDowell was brilliant.
It's good.
Oh, yeah.
Brilliant. When I had remember, because I didn't even know about this at the time. At the time, I remember I got like a free subscription to Entertainment Weekly first for some stupid reason, and I remember flipping through and it usually says movies that are coming, and it was the picture of Myers choking Linda later in this movie, that famous picture, and I'm like, no, they're doing a Halloween freaking remake. I was like, holy shit. And then I was reading up eventually, and I'm like, Malcolm McDowell as Loomis. I'm like, that is brilliant.
I'm surprised we never. Is there ever going to be a released version of his Loomis character in a figure? What do you think?
That'd be cool, right?
You know what? You haven't seen a lot of zombie stuff in a long time, and you're starting to see the masks come out through Trick or Treat.
Yeah.
You wait to see. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, that was Richard Lynch, the principal. He died in 2012.
Oh, damn.
Wow, has he been dead that long? Holy crap.
I'll tell you, that's the other great thing, and you guys are music guys. The soundtrack to this movie's awesome.
Oh, yeah, the music's great.
I like how the Halloween music just kicks on like randomly, and he just leaves the school.
And he just runs and it stills, right? Doesn't it stop right here?
I was like,
he's like, it's like he heard it. Music's on. I gotta go.
Oh, gotta go. There's my Becky call.
This kid did a hell of a job. I'm like, did they recast him in the next movie, right? Did he grow that much to where?
Yes,
we're
doing the unrated director's
crazy.
cut. I put a poll up on the channel, and it was overwhelming to do the unrated director's cut.
It's free on YouTube. If you see it on YouTube, it's free.
And I'm at 8 minutes and 45 seconds.
Now he's following the
Timestamp.
bastard Spy Kids.
Now he's gonna go kick the Spy Kid's ass.
Hey, give him back his hat, jerk. Boy, this kid gets it good though.
Yes, he does.
Oh yeah.
I believe the Myers house in this film is still. I don't think it's occupied. It wasn't occupied 5 years ago. I don't think anybody's lived in it really. I don't think since the movie was filmed.
No, I think they just use it for different shots. I thought isn't that what it was on one of Sean Clark's things? I could be wrong, but I thought. But
Yeah.
And Byron says, I loved how Rob used the shaking cam and the chase scene with Scout. It was beautiful. Wish we got that in 2018 and ends. Daniel Harris as Andy was a great choice. One thing, I mean, a lot of people could dismiss Rob Zombie as a director with all the trailer park trashy rednecky shit. But I have to say one thing: he frames scenes beautifully, lights them real well. Like he's like a great cinematographer. This has a lot of great shots, but there's a lot of really good frame shots in Halloween too that he did.
Oh yeah.
So
I like
he's got
how
a good eye.
Right now, like he's filming behind the branches. I love it.
Like you're watching it.
Yeah.
he uses the same cinematographer. I forgot his name. I think it's Andy something. Andy Gould, I think, maybe.
Andy Gould, I think. Yeah. And the guy's fantastic.
Well, he deserves to get his ass whooped for wearing such a fuckboy jacket. I hate those jackets.
What an asshole!
What an
Fuckboy
asshole.
jacket, fuckboy necklace, fuckboy jacket. They got a whole line. There's a whole line of clothing.
There's a certain look. That's that jacket.
I told my wife that if I get one of these jackets, I'll be a fuckboy, ma.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's a good question. I wonder what the baby Lori, the baby angel, is up to in real
Dark
life.
blood, huh?
Yeah,
See,
that's
figure
real.
this is 07, so the baby was probably maybe 2. So you figure that's what, 13, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, baby Boo's got to be 18, 19 years old.
How about them apples?
Makes you feel old, doesn't it? Holy shit.
No, I'm not the biggest hater of Halloween ends. There's some choices in ends I wish they didn't go with, and certain directions, but we're not. All three of us here aren't like, oh god, that's the biggest piece of shit ever. Go watch Skinamarink.
Who is it that hates the Rob Zombies? Is it Steve Green?
Steve Green.
Steve Green, yeah. We won't see. We're not going to see Steve in the chat tonight.
Yeah, Steve.
He's a traditionalist.
Yeah, shout out to Steve, man.
I don't know, Steve coming out west. I didn't even hear.
I don't know. I haven't heard about that. I don't know. Well, that would be cool to see him.
God, William Forsythe, he's classic.
He's great. That is some seriously faggoty ass shit.
The way he gets it's pretty damn good too.
Oh, he gets his. Well, that's what's great about this. I will say that about this. The people that are the biggest dicks really get their comeuppance.
Oh,
this film.
yeah.
Spy Kid, Ronnie White.
Yeah, this is like a revenge movie to the extreme.
You're right. That's a good point. He really does get revenge. People who do him wrong, he gets revenge on them. So
in
it's
this
pretty much
movie,
revenge
it's like a revenge film, man. He really takes it out on the people. I mean, look what he does to the nurse, who basically said when he stabs her in the neck with the fork because he made a nasty comment to him. So yeah,
she said something about the baby, right?
So such a cute baby couldn't be related to you.
Yeah, he can't be related to you or something. Yeah, and then he's like, "Oh, you motherfucker."
You realize it here. Who is watching the baby here, arguably? Like, they're just going to have the baby in the freaking crib and just let it go, right?
Well, you figure it's this subhuman slop. All your crap. Would you guys want a sequel to RZH2? Yeah, I'd be interested to see where it goes. I mean, well, there was several treatments for after H2. And there was ends. Yeah. Well, you figure it all depends if they're going to go in that direction and pick up after ends. I don't know, because they kind of soured a lot of the fans that were kind of butthurt.
It should be called Halloween 3, a film by Rob Zombie.
This boyfriend, this Bob,
yeah.
Look at this guy. How would this guy get a chick like that?
I know, right?
He looks like the guy from Stranger Things. What's his name?
The one that plays Metallica on the roof of the...
Eddie what?
Eddie Munson?
Eddie Munson.
Yeah, I love him in Devil's Rejects. Devil's Rejects is easily my favorite zombie film.
Yes. We talked about that.
I love that movie.
Oh, it's classic. Look at that Tookus.
PYSO podcast. So what's up? What time said? I'm at 14 minutes and 18 seconds.
Same here.
Sherry Moon is shaking her hiney right now. And we're listening to Love Hurts by Nazareth.
I heard this more. I listened to this a lot more on the Dazed and Confused soundtrack.
What if you ever had Rob Zombie do kind of like a reimagining of Halloween 3 like he did the Monsters? Ooh.
Yeah, right? Ooh. Didn't we talk about that? When we talked about what Rob Zombie should remake?
Yeah, that was on the list.
I think that would be real interesting to Rob Zombify it.
I'd want to see it. I wouldn't mind it.
Look at this paley, pasty ass motherfucker.
Acne
got-
back motherfucker.
Acne back,
Back-
son of a bitch.
Back me. Look at those little on YouTube for free on YouTube. Can you believe this, gentlemen?
Oh shit. At least we're not the only ones now.
This acne back. God damn it.
We used to
Those
make
are
fun
some
of
Baboon
him.
eating all my goddamn Oreos.
We used to
Crapping
call
all
a
over the
guy-
place. What's that from, Brett?
Oh, what is Lost Boys? No.
No. Goddamn baboon crapping everywhere, eating all my Oreos. 12 ribs my ass.
What is that? I know that.
Come on, you should know that.
I should know that.
I love that mask.
It's
Love
Ruth
that
Gordon, every which way but loose.
Oh, every which way but loose.
Oh,
yeah.
that's right.
Goddamn baboon crapping all over the floor, eating all my goddamn Oreos. 15 seconds off. Yeah, well, right now I'm at what? What are you guys at? I'm at 16:06.
I'm at
16. No, I just hit 1606. Yeah.
There you go.
16:15.
Forrest
Yes,
Gump
Hannah
tits.
Hall, Stefan.
Yeah, Hannah Hall. Jenny, you
He's now
showing your
looking at his
titty.
candy corn and eating it.
Yeah, with some filthy ass fingers.
They really are filthy.
That I watched when I watched this
Enough
with my
blood
wife
on
the
'em.
first time. That's the first thing she noticed because my wife is like, even my nieces and nephews would come over, and I go, "Did you guys wash your hands? Scrub your nails?" Because my wife sees dirt under her nails. She's like obsessive. She'll be scrubbing their hands, and
Oh,
she's
that's
like, the first thing she
disgusting.
starts like, "Oh my god, look at his hands!" I'm like, "That's what you're looking at? His fingernails?"
Yeah, that shit's gross. I can't be friends with people who have dirty fingernails, man. I'm just saying.
No,
Old
I'm the same way.
balls.
No, we always have those little.
Old balls, gross.
Gross. Oh
Those
yeah,
little,
look at this duct tape. We're ready.
Those little brushes, those little nail brushes, we always have them.
Oh
by
yeah.
by the
If you
bathroom
got dirty
sinks.
fingernails, take a hike. Get away
I
from
swear to
me.
God, I thought when they got close-ups on his hands grabbing this shit, it's like Chucky hands. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you get serious Chucky vibes. Don't mess with the Chuck.
This kid did a hell of a job, though.
Oh, he's a man.
You know what? That's true, Stefan. I would compare Hannah Hall's tits to PJ Souls from '78.
Oh, that's tough because I like Linda's way better.
I do too. I like PJ's much better.
Oh man, that's disputable. I don't know.
Well, you know why? Because
Maybe
Linda's...
Christina Creep. Well, Christina Creep's got some good stuff too.
Oh, Christina Cleep, forget it. Wait till we get to
Oh,
that scene.
yeah.
But PJ's sitting up, so you get to see a bit more of
You're right because she's laying down and
here. She's just laying down, and they're just hanging out. They're just like sitting there.
Was this motherfucker really that passed out to where he didn't realize he was getting taped?
Oh, believe me.
Hey, but I like how it's real. Like he's secure. That motherfucker ain't going nowhere.
Shit, I've had those nights where if you drink so much, man, they could have stuck me on the lake in a bed just like Moody and Meatballs.
Oh no. Hey, that's
guys
good
ever see
advice when it comes to age 45 there, Pat. Good advice. If we get up quick enough, Brett, we can do whatever we want.
Yeah,
Yes!
I believe me, my wife will be a willing accomplice. Take my word for it.
Did you guys ever see the skiing movie Out Cold from like 15, 20 years ago? Did you guys ever see the movie Out Cold?
Out Cold.
It sounds
No.
familiar.
Oh
don't think
god,
so.
it's an early Zach Galifianakis movie where he was so passed out. Oh, there we go. There's the blood. They decide to rub him with a whole bunch of salt and throw him out outside with no pants on, and the polar bears are starting to lick him.
Oh, God.
Oh,
It's a comedy. Nothing happens.
that's terrifying. Hey, polar bear's no joke, man.
Right?
Oh,
They just put a ton of salt all over him. God.
Iron says at the eve of RZH2, they did the zoom in on Scott Taylor Compton. Do you think she could have turned evil in the third film if it was ever going to get made?
I think it was
Well,
going that direction. But by the way, the last one ended.
There were taking shape too. There was a treatment where she was like sort of with Michael, and Michael was trying to turn it, and then she ends up killing herself because she didn't want to become like him. It was in
Oh,
one of
wow.
the treatments.
that's interesting.
Yeah.
Yes, there's something that girl sold her soul to the devil. The older she gets, the hotter she gets.
Ooh,
Yeah,
Scout?
she's in her prime right now. She's
Beautiful
in,
in the face. Unbelievably.
definite prime.
She is like stunning, and she just gets better and better as she gets older.
Every
I
time
like her a lot more in this one than the second one, but that's just me.
Yeah, the second one she gave me a headache. She was too busy screaming and whining like a bitch through the whole movie. But we'll be there next week. PYSO podcast. Love how they kept the blood popping out the top of the latex around his neck. Mistake, but cool. Yeah, I think they even said that when you watch the behind the scenes. It's basically a happy accident.
This kid gets a good shot on him. Oh god.
And Dag did not get to slice that. He wanted to in the worst way, but I guess they didn't want him to.
Dude, poor guy.
Yeah, this guy gets his ass handed to him for no reason.
Wink. He's just making a sandwich.
Just making a goddamn sandwich. He just got laid. He just nailed Jeannie. I mean, come on.
Great. You just freaked up date night.
And not to mention, what did he do? What did he leave up in the bedroom for you, you son of a bitch? He left you the fucking mask you're going to be killing everybody with. It was his mask.
Yeah, he introduced the mask. Raw. Look at
God,
that.
And how do you thank him? You bash
this
his
is-
friggin' brains in. I'm just going to bash your brains in.
These are gruesome films, though. This one's it's gruesome.
This was bloody. Well, you knew it was going to be amped up when Rob Zombie was going to do it.
He
Just
don't
stepped
give a
right in
shit.
the blood.
He steps on the blood so he can have footprints now. Look
Yep.
at that
Steps right
shit.
in the blood.
Well, even later on, remember when he's sitting there with Loomis and when he's in Smith's Grove, and he said, "Can you anything you tell me about that night?" He's like, "Well, what happened that night?" He's like, "Well, I didn't do that." He's like, "Well, you were covered in blood. Whose blood was?" He's like, "I don't know."
Wow. You hear the Blue Oyster Cult
There it is.
background? Love it.
BBC. Got to have a sandwich after sex after having went through a sandwich in bed.
What's in the Halloween
You
2?
got a little pie and then some sandwich.
Look at this shit.
There's a reason why my wife does not watch these.
Michael.
Oh, he finds the other mask.
This is when he picks up the mask. See, I mean, you just beat the poor guy's head in, and he left that mask for you.
This mask got a big neck too.
Oh, I got it.
See, that's the thing is Tyler Mane look normal size.
That's true.
On him,
Yeah.
it looks
It's huge
like
on him.
humongo.
Have
I
you
thought that they
ever
should have
seen
like a smaller
Frozen
version for him
horror
so it
film?
doesn't look so ridiculous. You know what I mean?
I've never seen that. Have you guys ever seen Frozen, the horror film?
No.
No, I have not seen that one, Stefan.
Oh,
And that's actually not Dag either. So, actually, if I remember correctly from the behind the scenes, it's a girl. The only thing, tell me if you guys ever noticed this about both zombie movies. This one more so. Like whenever Michael stabs somebody who goes to kill him, he stops and keeps them alive. And then he goes after them again. Like he did it
Then
here.
he goes to town.
Then he did it here. He's going to do it again later with the mom, Mrs. Strode. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank on her name. Because maybe you see her crawling away, then he comes and then he smashes her head. Like actually, he snaps her neck. He does it with Annie. Remember, she's on the ground and she starts to crawl away and he slowly goes to drag him. It's like he don't just pounce and just kill them. He just plays with them.
I love the he stalks music. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the introduction to his he stalks. Is it the shaky camera?
Shaky camera right there during the tense scene.
Yeah. So good.
So you get a combination of two new things. You get the clown outfit, and then you get the new mask. That's badass. It's like
I
a
like that.
combination. It's a
Yeah.
combination. That's cool. That is fucking cool, I think.
Chairlift survival movie Frozen. It's good, you guys. Yeah, it's on Tubi. Yeah, I got to check that out. I'm gonna write that
That's
down.
directed by who did
You've
that
seen
movie
it?
Frozen? What's up?
You've seen it?
Yeah, it made me very uncomfortable at first.
Oh, it's one of those. Oh, I have to watch that.
I finally watched Fall. That was we'll talk about that Sunday. If you guys haven't seen that, that's another one that'll make you uncomfortable, but it's very good.
Is that fall?
Yeah, where the girls are climbing up the.
Oh, are you talking about like that tower thing?
In the desert. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
You saw it too, Joe? Yeah.
Yes. And like one of them like drops off a rope and lands on like a little, like the dish or something.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's a good one, dude. That's a good one. Like, it's funny how I forgot the name. It's like,
Uh-oh.
And this is probably Sherry Moon's most well acted film, as far as I'm
Yeah.
concerned. You know, I think she was actually really good in this. She did a real good job of acting, and not just, you know, most movies you can see she's trying too hard. And this is cool. I like how he colors it differently. It's almost like a grainy yellow, black and white. And we get an updated version of Robert Mundy.
Yeah, updated version.
Uh-huh.
He looks like Ted Danson with makeup on.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does.
Sam Malone, you little bastard.
I was just watching Cheers tonight. Watch it every night on Pluto when I'm eating dinner.
When we went to Boston about 10 years ago, I watched the whole series over the span of like a year.
damn.
Loved it.
These streets are Chestnut and 10th. They just
No, wild.
jammed
Oh, it's
with
all
both people in
still.
cars. Chestnut and 10th. They both just jammed.
Everybody's just instilled there. I just caught that.
Yeah. And this, well, obviously, I guess they wouldn't do it now. But do you remember it was either the teaser trailer or the regular trailer, when he turns and looks at the camera, it flashes with the mask on?
Yeah.
Hmm.
That was the TV spots, I think, Pat.
Yeah, one of the TV spots, I remember.
10 years old.
Allison, the next Michael. Did Michael pass on his darkness from Corey to Allison? Did evil change shape? No, I don't think you'll ever see that.
No. I
That's
think
just
we'll
one of
see
the-
the scenes they shot where Lori was feeling like she was turning into him when, remember, Allison comes to the door. You have stills of those.
I'm with you.
pictures.
I want an anthology. That's what an anthology or a good streaming service series.
I'm telling you, this last trilogy, they made those special features very light. And I think that was for a reason, because we're going to get something big from all those movies.
Damn.
Maybe.
Obviously, there's a different ending to the first one.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, they're holding that one back. I think they're holding that one, I think, because they're going to end up coming out with like a trilogy. I mean, I know they came out with a trilogy, but it's like the DVD that you can just get at Walmart. But I think they're going to have like a set with a bunch of shit on to make us pay again.
I don't know what's going to happen now. If people are thinking there's going to be another box set, I'm telling you, physical media is going. Did you see the article about Best Buy? They're done now with selling physical media.
Really?
Online
Like
or in
stores.
store? I mean,
In
with
stores.
stores is none of the Best Buys by me even have them. They might just have a couple of new releases in the front of the store, and that's it.
No, because a lot of my stores got those. Remember, they came out with these new Rocky Blu-ray steelbooks and 4Ks.
Yeah.
I decided to go away from getting them, and the steelbooks were exclusive to Best Buy. The 4Ks weren't, or the regular 4Ks weren't.
I know Walmart still does. Target, but yeah, Best Buy used to be the bread and butter for all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's where I used to go. Was
Always.
Best Buy, and now I don't go to Best Buy for anything because that's what I used to go for: physical media.
Now you got FYE still, obviously, but
Yeah.
That's about it.
the place that I went to a lot, and I think there's still some out west, was Fry's Electronics. We had one out here. Fry's was awesome.
What did when I was in Alabama, I found of course I went to the mall again just to see what was there. And I found a collectible store, Second and something it was called, and they had a ton of stuff in there. They actually had some Halloween stuff. They had collectibles and stuff, and it looked like it was a chain. Maybe it's a local chain there. It almost looked like an FYE, but it had a lot of books in it. It had just a lot of cool shit.
Oh, when we go to California, remember I was talking to you about going to Amoeba. You guys will love that place.
Yeah, Amoeba Records. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Joe, have you met Danny Trejo, Joe?
No.
Great guy.
Did we meet him?
Great person to meet.
Oh, I'm dumb.
Him.
Oh, I'm dumb. We did
He's
a photo.
Thank you, Mary Beth.
We did a
Thanks,
photo.
Mary Beth.
We did meet him. I'm dumb. We did.
He gives the best hugs.
Oh, you be quiet.
You know what? And he makes good food too. I went to his cantina in California. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, we just watched Lopez versus Lopez. We love that show on Peacock, and he was on the last episode, not this one, the finale. He was on last week's episode.
Wow.
Danny Trejo, he's old. He's
Dude,
fucking
He's
getting
like
old.
he's in his
He's
mid to
looked
late
old for a long
70s.
time too.
Fuck yeah. And then the other day I watched Heat again, and he's
Heat, right?
Like,
He gets his
dude,
face bashed in Heat.
he's like, I'm sorry to let you down, man. He's like, and then at the end, the next time you see him, he's all beat up.
He'll beat
Look at
up.
the list of stuff he's from Dusk Till Dawn, Desperado, this
Dude,
Machete.
I wonder how
Machete
nice
rock,
Robert's
man.
teacher's boobs look on the Rocky 5 4K.
Travis, that's awesome. Here comes the Rocky 5 talk again. I guess I should.
Yeah, so this is free on YouTube. Is it commercial free?
Yeah, I'm watching. That's what I'm watching it on. So it
Wow.
has the unrated director's cut version uploaded. So when you just search it in, it's the first one you pull up.
Wow.
It doesn't say it's the unrated version. It's just if you've seen it 1,000 times, you know what to look for, like the
Did they
black
show-
and white scenes and the
Did they
extra
show
stuff.
Janie's tits?
Oh yeah, it showed it. That's what I
Wow.
was saying. I was like, I was seeing them on here. I was like, dude, they're showing it on YouTube. I was like, yeah, way to go. It rocks.
See, it's not just us, Pat. I said that.
See, we never got Jamie Lloyd being a killer in Halloween 5 and scouting the unmade sequel. Sometimes I can't. Yeah, it would be a good script flip to see, one of the women turn evil.
We were just saying, I know there's a lot of people who would like to see a continuation of 4 or, a Rob Zombie's Halloween 3. I just, from a business standpoint, I just don't see them ever going back to do that. I hate to be negative, but
I agree. Because financially, they're going to look at it and be like, you got to remember, it's not about the fans. It's about making money. If they're going to put all this time, effort, and money, of course, there's with Malik, there is a portion of it.
I think they'll
fans.
balance it. You got to have some balance there. You need to bring in new consumers too.
Yeah, man, I would pay every penny I could to watch something after 4, like a continuation after 4. Dude, bring Ellie Cornell back, Daniel Harris. Like, just imagine like having something with how old they are now. Like, dude, you can do something. You could do something.
Oh, it just takes money.
I wish they would embrace Danielle more. I think, she has an opportunity still because look at Jamie. Like, she got to star in these films a lot later in her age, and I think Danielle she's kind of in her prime, kind of. They got to use her, man. She's there. She's waiting. She's begging for it.
Who was it on YouTube or what videos I watching where they're thinking that she might not come to age 45, especially if Jamie Lee's there? I'm like, what? That makes no sense.
Oh, Danielle?
She'll fucking be there with bells on.
She'll be there.
Man.
She's got a relationship with Sean.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, good relationship with Sean. And let's face it, she'll be there with the cash box.
Oh, dude. Money. She will be there. That is a no-brainer. It's a way to network. It's a way to try to get in more films. It's a way to make money. Everything.
You still planning to get Carpenter at the end of the month, right?
Yeah, hope so. Yeah. He was only going to be Saturday and Sunday. They just added him for Friday. So he's going to be there all 3 days now.
Yeah, I'm glad you're doing that because I really don't see him doing H45, but I don't know. I could be wrong. I'm getting negative. But
it's going to be tough because they're already like saying how hard it's going to be to get his signature. So we got a photo op scheduled. So the worst case scenario, I just get a photo op, but I got some things I'd love for him to sign, man.
You guys know basketball. Talk to him about basketball and he'll give you a smile, I swear.
Oh, I could talk his ears off about basketball. That's actually perfect timing too with the playoffs and everything. It'll be perfect timing.
Yeah, well, and he says Lakers and Warriors guy. Well, Lakers are up 3-1, I think now, right?
Hell yeah!
So, my God, here comes.
As long as the Lakers are still in it, we're good.
Tyler Bates did do the soundtrack to Pearl. I still got to watch Pearl. I can't believe I still haven't watched that movie.
Neither have I. Joe saw it, I think, and Joe liked it. I thought.
Fucking amazing.
It's no other reason other than the fact that I just want to have the time to sit down and enjoy it, and I just haven't had the chance.
You've seen X, right? You've seen X.
I've
right?
seen X.
X is good.
So
X
X
was
was
good.
fucking badass, and then Pearl just like adds a whole different perspective and some like just super crazy. Like she's a crazy bitch. Just put it that way. She's crazy.
You're a crazy bitch, but you fuck.
Oh yeah, he already said he was done talking, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is where he's. You will not hear him speak anymore. He'll be. Byron, did you say you were going age 45? Because I'm sure Rowan Campbell's going to be there. I don't see why not.
It's effective with the sirens, though.
Oh,
Well, you know what? See, today's Tuesday. We're doing a book club tomorrow. What's going on Thursday? I'm trying to think. I might be able to actually squeeze Pearl in this week. I know that didn't
That's
sound
what
good.
she said.
Yeah, I'm like, as you know, one of those things as you're saying it, you're like, that does not sound right.
Okay.
That's what she said.
Was that an anal beads reference there, Pat?
Anal beads. Do you have time to watch it, Brett, between now and Sunday? Because I was gonna say that could be our movie review.
Yeah, I can make time to watch it.
Yeah, let's do that because I want to watch
Oh,
it because I think I can watch it on Thursday.
That is the great Sybil Danning, right?
Sybil Danning. Yep.
What
she was
happened?
a bitch, and there she goes. She was a bitch to him, and he fucked her shit up.
I was having coffee with Macaulay 10 minutes ago.
Half an hour ago.
That's right. Half an hour ago. He's like, what happened? He just killed the bitch. What do you think, fool? Oh,
That's
man.
a very famous cafe too in Hollywood. That'd be cool to go check out where they have their coffee.
Oh,
That's
you
where
kidding
when
me?
Harry met Sally have their big thing.
Oh, yeah.
I'll have what she's having.
Look, now you get to see his raw aggression. Look at that. My
The
God.
slow motion screaming.
Yeah, you got a point there. Great idea. Leaving Michael with a fork. I know. Seriously, in some of these places, man, they got to eat with their hands. They won't give them utensils.
Sherry Moon Zombie. Ah! She's like, that's her Kevin McAllister.
See, that reminds me of the Devil's Rejects. That's still frame right there. Still frame.
Yeah.
He does that a lot. Rob Zombie does that shit a lot.
What the
Tell you, this
fuck
is one
happened?
kid that does not look anything like he did then. Dig.
Oh, no.
She's
Just watch
completely
this video.
different now.
What the hell happened? What the hell happened to this kid?
Seriously, man.
This is sad that she does that shit with the baby in the house.
Dude, I tell you, man, freaking Rob Zombie, he's got a way of just making you depressed, man. Some of the shit that happens.
It's fucked up, dude.
Fucking, she's gonna blow her freaking brains out with the baby right there. It's just like,
Golly, that's fucked up. Hey, but I mean, we do get the white horse and her back on the white horse in the next.
fuck.
So.
We don't. No.
I think I've told that story because same thing. I went to see H2 in 2009 and saw it in the theater by myself too. And I was sitting there like, how is he going to shoehorn her in? And then after he cuts the one of the coroner guide's heads off,
Yeah.
and then he looks and he sees her. I'm like, there it is. That's how she's here. She's a fucking ghost.
Everybody's like, are you fucking kidding me?
We were all. I was waiting for it. I'm like, and there it is. She's a ghost.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah,
That
these
train's
movies,
never late.
too much stuff happened when these movies are coming out, these two Rob Zombie ones. I told you, remember the one came out the day before I got married. The second one, my wife's like, you're going to go see this movie before we get married? I'm like, yeah. She's like, Jesus.
Yeah, it's true. This version takes away the whole scene with the security guards. You know, Bill Moseley. What's the other actor's name who played the sheriff in House of Thousand Corpses?
Oh, yeah, he's passed away. I know you're talking about Leslie
yeah,
Easterbrook.
Leslie Easterbrook. It was Bill Moseley, Leslie Easterbrook, and that actor's name has escaped me. He was the sheriff.
Mustache man.
Yeah, in House of a Thousand Corpses.
He died too.
Well, the bald guy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was a good scene. And he just destroyed all of them. He just fucking kicked their ass.
Yeah, he just passed away. Not so long ago.
Temple. God damn, I wouldn't want a bum to freak out. I got for this big idiot.
Just shut up.
Oh yeah, Rob excels at making everything dirty, sweaty, dirty, and bodily fluid covered. Yeah, it's like very grindhouse. Everything's very grindhouse.
His
It's like
fucking chanclas need to be changed out. Look at the fucking dirty ass sandals.
it's like after we watch this tonight, everybody's just got to take a shower, or just go in the shower with the soap and just sit in the tub like in the corner like a rape victim. Like
Tom Tolles is who you're thinking of.
Tom Tolles.
Yeah, he
Tom
died
Tolles,
in
Tacoma, Washington.
2015. A lot of people that are dead.
When I first saw
Cross
Tom
him
Remain, I
up.
was like, what are they feeding this guy? Jesus.
I know he's a beast.
Dude. Got in some accelerated fucking eating program? Jeez.
Now at least freaking Dr. Loomis looks a bit more like a normal adult.
Oh,
I
man.
killed Captain Kirk, and you're gonna wear his mask.
He looked like Doink the Clown.
Like the clown.
Doink. Remember Doink? Red.
Yeah,
Like
there was
the
the evil
NES
Doink, and then he became a good guy Doink, and then he had Dink, the little
Yes.
midget with him.
The little, yeah, that's right. Was it Doink? Was it? What was the little one's name?
Dink.
Dink. Oh, that's
Dink, dink,
memories,
dink, dink,
dude.
dink, dink, dink,
Oh.
dink, 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 dink.
Dink.
So you're supposed to imagine then
It was
this is the last
traumatizing.
straw where he just goes berserk because Loomis is leaving him, right?
I think this is what they're, the story behind it. Well, actually, although it's not made. Well, I'm trying to remember now. The
Nice
theatrical,
jacket.
in the theatrical cut, because I haven't watched it in so damn long. With the scene with the guards, they're moving him from where to where, sort of like a prison transfer. I did, but they don't make mention of him leaving Smith's Grove. Like they said, they were just moving him. I don't know where.
Now, what the fuck? This guy looks like he barely ate, right? Now, and he's huge now all of a sudden.
Yeah.
15, dude. Oh, this is a PYSO podcast. Wasn't Doink played with single? He was Repo Man.
No, that was Barry Darso who played Smash of Demolition. The guy that played Doink originally, he got fired. What was his name?
Yeah, there was two Doinks, right?
The guy that played Doink later on was the guy who played Skinner. Do you remember the Skinner guy?
Oh yeah, that's right. Dude,
A lot of
now I can
people
look-
played Doink. God, who was the first guy? He played his name was Big Josh in WCW, and then he came in to do the evil Doink, and then he got fired.
The evil Doink.
and he got fired.
Did you ever, Pat? You should just YouTube.
Sounds like a name of a
sometime
vibrator. What do you-
Doink
I
the
just got
Clown's
the
first
evil
music.
Doink.
Doink the
What's
Clown's
that?
first music. It's like all happy, and then it gets evil, like not out of nowhere. Duh.
I forgot what was it? WrestleMania. What video game was Doink in? Because it was a good video game.
Raw, where he did the butt splash, right?
Yes.
He
that's
called it the
right.
whoopee cushion.
The whoopee cushion. That's right.
You want to fuck her? I'll fuck her. You want to fuck her? I'll fuck her.
Golly.
There's Courtney Gaines.
Yeah, piece of shit scene, man. This scene was
Malachi.
brutal.
Hans.
This scene was brutal, dude. I don't know
Yeah,
how I
they-
would feel about being in a movie if this was the scene that I was in. I don't know
Yeah,
how I
this
would
Messed
feel.
up.
And how do you get this role? This poor girl must
Yeah.
have been like, really? I'm going to get raped by Malachi and fucking Lou Temple?
He's like, "Hey, do you want to be in this film? You got to do this really, really, ugly scene." Yeah, sure, sign me up.
This is so bad.
Like he's literally minding his own business, making masks,
Paper
being a
mache
good old
his
boy.
shit.
Yeah, this didn't make sense to me either. Like, well, what was the story? Why do you got to go into there? I mean, he's got to buck up his ass about Michael. Why, I don't know, because Lou Temple is not a big dude, and Michael Myers in this is gargantuan. It's like, so why are you fucking with him? Why are you poking the bear?
This is so bad.
I mean, it's funny. Lou Temple always plays this type of a character too. And I've never met him. Have you ever met him, Brett?
Yes. I have.
And I heard he's like the nicest guy. But he always plays like this,
Oh
like
my
ultra
God.
sleazy douchebag.
This is horrible. He was here in San Antonio not too long ago, and I didn't want to meet him because I was like, this is all I can think of when I see him. It's like horrible. I think he gets more mad about the fact that they're putting on his masks.
Well, that's
as
it. If you
opposed-
notice, when he touches his mask is when he finally turns around. He says, "Dude, you can rape her all you want. You fucking touch my mask, you prick."
That's right. He's like, okay, big mistake.
He pulled a Francis from Stripes, and you
Yeah.
rapist touch my shit, and I'll kill you.
Relax.
Soon to be living the rest of his short-lived life in agonizing pain, Mr. Rapist.
Oh, that's from Pulp Fiction.
That's it.
Right. That's right.
It's Marcellus Wallace.
Does he kill the
That's
girl
right.
here?
No. Well, maybe later on or at some point, but I don't. You never see it. I don't. Well, in the theatrical version, isn't he walking through, opening the gates and letting everybody out? Remember,
Oh,
he's
no.
walking through, yeah, and he's opening the doors.
You know what I was thinking of when they're hitting him with the stick and he turns around? It's from Predator, where Arnold hits the Predator with the thing, and he's like, big mistake.
Yeah.
Woo! He hits the shit out of him.
You are one ugly motherfucker.
You are one
I
ugly.
think was
mother-
Doink's dick in the parody porn. Which one was that?
What?
There's a parody porn.
I don't know about that one.
Oh, let us know about that one, Ryan. Have you guys ever seen the Halloween porn parody?
The night he came? No.
Yeah.
No, never seen it.
Joe's like, MB's right next to me. No, I never saw it. Know what you're talking about. Never saw it.
Making me
can you
nervous.
just imagine like the oh my gosh.
What was the tagline? More of the night he came.
Yeah. Oh my god. Get back here.
Look at how many people he destroyed.
Hey, it's
here.
like the Atari video game just on repeat.
That's true. Yeah.
Oh,
Stefan
shit.
says implies that Ben Tramer was attracted to Laurie, yet in the 78th film it was the reverse.
Oh.
See, I don't know. This is where I get a little too sensitive here. I don't think you should have killed this guy. You know, you got to make the point that he's relentless.
That's the reason. Yeah. He's just got to show that, you know what, don't make a difference how good you are to him. He's pure evil.
That's true. See, at first he was like, "All right, I'm cool with you," but
What
then
did Michael
something's
say?
like, "Nah,
Like,
hell,
something
no."
like the other night. Naughty.
He starts shaking.
Garbage day. And throws her ass out of his cell.
I was always good to you.
I'm going to you, Mikey.
Mikey.
I can
Oh,
make you a nice
Joe.
dinner.
Poor Danny.
That's right. He tries to drown him, and he doesn't. He holds his breath pretty well.
Seriously.
That's why the TV comes into play, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. He gets the Stu Macher treatment.
Or Dan Aykroyd and Gross Point playing popcorn.
And all this. Blah, blah, blah.
Damn.
Good chat,
Oh.
guys. I still hear the kids.
I thought he just said garbage day to Michael before shooting him in the face.
But what's funny to
Garbage
me
day.
is like drowning him isn't good enough or whatever. You just leave him alone. He has to do this part. Like he has to finish him off.
He has to finish him off.
Dude, that's just foul.
And you know those old big back TVs weighed like they were a Buick.
Poor bastard. Makes me think Michael Myers is
Like
racist.
these thin flat screen TVs you buy nowadays, if somebody threw it at you, you just laugh. You just yeah.
Look at a rotary phone, a tan rotary phone.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, there's
It's a
Opie's
fucking
brother.
massacre. There he is,
Michael's
Clint
out.
Howard.
Michael's
It's a
out.
fucking massacre.
And then we're
Man,
gonna
what's up
get
with these
what's his name,
wigs?
Udo Care, whatever his name is, coming up.
These trash ass wigs, I swear. Oh, Big Joe Grizzly, bitch.
Oh yeah,
Rush.
the old style big back TVs, man. Like especially my father. I mean, growing up as a kid, we had one of those big Zeniths. That was the
Yep.
wood grain TV. It was
With
like
the
a piece
wood
of furniture.
framing. Yep.
Yeah,
We had 2 of them. Yeah.
and those were all tube back in the day. So if like a tube blew, you had to call the TV repairman to come and change the tube.
Yeah. Zenith
Damn.
TVs.
There he is, Big Joe Grizzly.
Is that a fucking wig?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. These wigs in this movie are atrocious, I'm telling you. This is.
Oh,
That
you
man
know
had-
what? I was thinking, did none of you guys put the Dawn of the Dead Mall on your list, or was that an honorable mention for the filming locations?
No, we didn't even bring it up as an honorable mention. No, that's a big oversight on my part. I forgot about that.
Yeah,
I actually like
it's
that
worth
movie,
checking out.
man. That movie's
I'd love to go
amazing.
out to that mall one of these days. And every time that convention comes up, something's always going on. I can't get out there because
Well,
Pittsburgh's only a 5-hour drive.
they're
Mhm.
trying.
The
They've got
5-hour drive.
some of the convention groups I'm in on Facebook. They've got something big that they've got like 1 or 2 big guests to make up for Monster Mania getting all those Lost Boys people. So we'll
Oh,
see what
wow.
happens.
What is it called? Days of the Dead, right?
No, Steel City Con.
Still City
Fucking
Con.
those. You know, I don't even know if this place exists anymore, but
Oh, you're located in Pittsburgh, or you're just from that area?
oh wow.
Monroeville, right?
Monroeville, yeah.
I got a Taco Deluxe talking back at me,
Oh,
right?
those old style TVs, man. I remember like sometimes the volume would go. You had to turn the volume a certain way. You had to hold something a certain way just to get a good picture. Man, I don't miss those big TVs. I'll
Don't
tell you
miss it
that.
because they're fucking heavy. Yeah.
Stephen. The magazine he looks at, that probably has to be one of my earliest memories of seeing explicit snatch in any movie.
Oh my, oh my gosh. Oh yeah.
Look at those fucking feet. That's hilarious.
Hey, as a kid, that's all we had. Yeah, child of the late 70s, early 80s.
Good
Dad
old
had a
spank
stack of
tradition.
that stuff.
Good old sticky pages.
Did you
Born and
guys?
raised outside of Pittsburgh. Oh, so you're just like Tom Atkins. He's a Berg. He's from the Berg, right? So is Christopher Nelson.
Yep.
Huh?
George Romero was.
Well, of course, yeah, George Romero. Yeah, big time.
These two. This guy lasts a little bit.
Golly.
Did either of you guys watch the preview for the Meg 2? Oh God.
Oh yeah, that looks good.
Didn't
What?
it look insane? The Meg 2.
That's just popcorn. That's a popcorn
Oh,
movie, man.
The
That's
first
gonna
one was just balls funny.
yes. It's gonna be good.
There he gets his overalls there, coveralls,
His
whatever,
overall.
mechanic suit,
Oh, funky.
not overalls. Michael Myers in overalls. Now I'm starting to think of the killer from Hatchet.
All right.
Fucking Victor Crowley.
Yep.
Oh yeah, Savini too. Yeah, from the Berg.
Well, here we go, Pasadena, baby. Now Dee Wallace is still around. Of course, she makes a lot of money at the conventions.
Oh, she makes a killing. He reminds me of Rutger Hauer from fucking The Game, Brett.
Rutger Hauer.
Yeah, the way he looks right here. Look at
Oh,
him from the, the glasses and the little goatee and shit.
I did not realize that Tommy Doyle is that Skylar Gisondo guy in this movie, kid. He was Rusty in the New Vacation movie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
that's right.
he's actually been in a lot of stuff since this.
Yeah, he's Danny McBride's son, oldest son in that Righteous Gemstones show.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Yeah, he went
that's
on
a
to do a
good
lot of
show.
things.
I just caught that here. Holy shit.
That's a hell of a show.
That show's priceless, dude.
Fuck yeah.
I wanted to get this guy's name. I forgot what it was. Because I think he might be dead too. A lot of people dead in this movie.
Marmalade, dead. Niedermeyer, dead.
Adam Weissman. That was Steve that died earlier. That's right.
Hmm.
Pat Skipper. He's still alive. Never mind.
Yeah, Pat. That's it. Pat Skipper.
So it
Oh, he
took
played the judge on Yellowstone.
almost an hour for us to get to Miss Laurie Strode.
Yeah. 55 minutes. Timestamp 55 minutes and 56 seconds.
Now, you notice Rob made sure that he wasn't showing any freaking palm trees here.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Right. He was after the whole debacle with Carpenter, he said he was very make sure he framed everything perfectly.
Something about a girl with glasses.
Mm-hmm. Pet skipper, butt scratcher. Butt scratcher.
I like it.
Oh, it's time for some shameless plugs while we're here. Everybody hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, all that happy horse shit.
Do it.
In a
So
major
reach
league.
around, pull my finger, all that's done stuff.
This
Yeah,
guy here
you
is
still do it.
dead. Cross him off then.
I always wanted to know, like, how the fuck did the mask get there?
Yeah, he must have stashed it before his mom came home, huh?
Yeah, before he picked up Boo and went outside on the front step, he must have put it in there.
And they couldn't go through that whole house enough, could they?
That's crazy.
Well, yeah, well, I guess they probably figured, what I don't understand is the boards are perfect. How the hell did he put the boards back perfectly?
Yeah.
Put the
I'd
mask
assume
under there.
the long hair, these characters, Michael to have long hair is to hide his face so he couldn't get more emotion, right? That's probably the point.
Yes.
With the
Like a
long
natural self-grown mask.
Unpopular opinion, but the 2015 vacation movie made Travis laugh out loud.
That was funny.
It was a fun watch.
when they go rafting with Charlie Day and he gets dumped. And they're going,
Oh yeah.
That song, what's that song? I forgot what it is. They're all can't live without you. He fucking throws the fucking paddles.
And this house was a good choice for a Myers house because it's easily passable, you know?
Not wrong at all. It's a good one.
Yeah.
Fuck, that is that kid.
This kid was a good choice. Yeah. Yeah, he really grew up and he's been in quite a few things since this.
Yeah, I guess he's too big now to do a Halloween convention, bastard.
Well, you
Shit
never
ain't
know.
funny. Shit ain't funny.
No, I like this connection to where he smells her, and that's
Yeah.
I dig it.
Yeah.
Like Shaft, can you dig it?
Can you dig it?
Can you dig it? He took
Sucker.
the, I keep meaning to take that and get that little as one of the little videos. Just pop it up there. Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
Oh, now we're gonna have some little, well, not really Easter eggs.
There
but-
she is.
Oh shit!
Oh, there she is. Yeah, the Danielle Harris.
And she's got what, 10 years on these other two girls.
For real.
Yeah,
For real.
doesn't look it though.
And look what's behind Michael there.
There it is. Laurie's original house from Halloween.
Damn Skippy. Great owners at that house. Anybody going H45, you'll be okay there.
Yeah, nice people from what I hear.
He's not holding a knife there, is he? No, he's just got his hands.
Mm-hmm.
I will say this about Christina Klebe. Fantastic body on that girl.
Yeah, she's just not as close with these two, even though I guess they get along all together. But
They make a good
Yeah,
trio. They make a
yeah.
good
I don't think
trio.
anything between them. I think Scout and Danielle got a little bit more closer because they did the second movie together too.
Frost.
is that how you say his name? Udo Care or Udo
Udo
Kier?
Kier.
Frost, you'll never be a pure blood.
Yes.
From Blade.
Yeah.
That's right. I remember him from Johnny Mnemonic too. It's a good movie.
I'm trying to think when I saw him, and he just made me laugh. Oh man.
What's that, Stefan? Man, it's hot in
Hang on.
this.
Oh,
Well,
and he was in the.
Oh, I love it in this. She got some smoking.
My daughter's coming down.
That's
to say
Laurie's
goodnight.
house from the past. You didn't know that? Yeah, that's the Strode house. That was
Yeah, in the background.
Yeah,
Oh,
Ace
yeah,
Ventura villain.
Ace
Don't you
Ventura. I was
remember?
just gonna say that.
Yeah.
Was just gonna say that.
he keeps trying to grab the shit from him, and he's like,
Okay. Hold on one second, guys.
Sure.
Wouldn't stop a 5-year-old.
Hold on, Tay.
What's that?
Oh, here, it's off.
Is it muted?
Yeah, come here.
Haddonfield. Ooh, that's a good question, Travis. What's something about the second half of this film that improves upon the original, in your opinion?
Ooh.
There you go. Say hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, sweetie.
Hello.
Okay.
I gotta
Okay.
go bed.
Have a good night,
Bye-bye.
okay?
Bye,
I love you.
Good
Night.
night. Sweet dreams.
Bye-bye.
I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know.
I know. You got me thinking, Travis. You always get us thinking. And I'm not a fan of thinking.
What's something about the second half of this film that improves upon the original, in your opinion? Shit. You know what I actually like? I don't think a lot of people like this much. I like the whole pool, the empty pool scene.
Yeah,
I like it too. Yeah.
it's not bad.
I once they get back into the Myers house, this is where the girls turn in the original original movie too.
I will say maybe I don't know if I like Annie's death in the first one. Say, I like the way the Annie scene plays out in this with Danielle Harris. How he's stalking behind them when they're on the couch, and then he just grabs and rips them, and that whole Annie thing. Not to diminish what the original is the best. I mean, I love the Annie scene in the Monte Carlo, but I think that's a big improvement. It would have been cool to see something more drawn out, maybe where you actually got to see Paul, like he's got to see Paul in this film.
That's true. That is true. Oh.
And this scene right here is kind of cool too, where they all see him instead of just Laurie and Annie. Well, actually, Annie didn't even see him. Only Laurie saw him by the bush. So this is kind of cool where they all see him, because then later on when he attacks them, they all know who he is because they've seen him now.
You know, I give Rob Zombie credit though. He really builds a team, a platoon with his cast and crew.
And look, the legend himself.
Hey, there's a pine tree. No?
Oh, is that one in the back, but behind Linda?
I thought a little bit, maybe not. Hey, Chucky, Charles Lee Ray.
Love it.
Charles Lee Ray. Nice furry hat, Mr. Brackett.
Oh, don't worry, Stefan. Yeah, I just keep the little girl. She gets shy and whatnot. So yeah, it's just keep her off camera. That's all. No worries. Even though she's been on before, it's been a long time.
Has she ever been on with us live? I know we usually should pop on when we're just chatting. I don't think. Have you ever had her on live?
I think we did maybe way
I
back
don't
when.
remember.
Now this is the Speed Kills street.
Yeah.
Speak as Jay.
And he framed this perfectly where it's her, it's him, it's her, it's him. This is great.
And he's using the music. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I like that. How he's passing the trees and he goes flip-flops between.
You're gonna see him in the background.
Yep.
Yep, there he is.
Oh, that's a scene I like when that scared the shit out of me when when she leaves with Annie and then the adopted dad's outside smoking out of nowhere, the knife just comes and gets him. Like split screen right to that, right? You remember that?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Lights the cigarette, boom, gets it right there.
I know they kind of did this in 2018, but how cool would it have been to have Curtis be Laurie's teacher's voice in this? Oh, okay, yeah, because PJ Souls was the voice in 2018. Yeah. That would have been cool. Nice little cameo. Travis says, while I despise this film, I do think choosing to make the entirety of the 78 film essentially the climax of the film makes it more feel like a massacre as opposed to a slow burn.
Yeah.
Yeah. The late great Sid Haig.
Yeah, the only scene-
man. That's right.
Chester Chesterfield.
Now there's deleted scenes of Michael grabbing the tombstone, right?
The tombstone, yeah.
I remember this mess just like it happened yesterday. It's tragic. Poor woman, I guess she couldn't stand the stress. So labeled Satan's mother. She blew her head off.
This is good. That doctor, he wrote a book about it. Fucking Blood Money. Yeah, I read it. It was a
Blood Money.
masterpiece.
I just like, where the hell are you going?
I read that. It was a masterpiece. That's so good. So good.
Yeah, I really liked Malcolm McDowell too.
Yeah, he was. I tell you, it was a hell of a choice.
You don't have the dialogue like Pleasance, but it's hard to.
Trick or treat, mother.
Yeah, they go right to him just watching outside of his house, right up on the roof.
Yeah. Yep. Up on the.
Oh, that old school Illinois license plate. You know, it's funny. That license plate was like that since before I was born until what? This was made in 2007. Since then, they've changed the plate at least 5 times.
Oh wow!
Oh, clown's funny. Don't we make you fucking laugh?
Keeping Art the Clown silent is what's really silent and deadly.
Why don't you like clowns? When I come back, you better have an answer for me. Otherwise, I'm going to kill you and your whole fucking family.
He's like,
Shit, Pat, you're dangerous.
he's
Get
like,
out of here.
yeah. Just standing there like a creeper. It's the sin factor.
And this was a nice change of pace where they were humping in the Myers house.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of these scenes.
And what are they listening to? Misfits. Halloween.
No shit.
Fucking love that shit.
Rusty May Porker. I love that. How in the background, he's staring at them humping. He's
Boy,
such
they
a perv. God
They
bless
rush
him.
a lot of stuff here now, like compared to the original, but scrap for time, right? We're building any suspense.
Like, I had to make sure that he had glasses. This guy who was playing Bob.
Is that even his real hair?
Probably not.
Fucking Weird Al wannabe. Fucking swear, man. These wigs
white.
are just trash.
He's very white and nerdy.
I do like the
Exactly.
idea how Michael's gonna be holding the beer.
Yeah, right. At least he brought the beer this time.
Yeah, look at that. That mask looks fucking pretty killer, man.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it's one thing you can't complain about with both zombie movies. The masks. I mean, albeit I'm not a big fan of the ripped one in part 2, but mask was good.
Oh, that's right. This happens in the van.
Uh-huh.
Look at that old school fucking phone.
Remember those phones? Travis says, damn, Travis, you're making this thing too much. What characters do you prefer this portrayal of over the original?
Fuck. I hate to
None.
compare. I would say probably none. Yeah.
None.
I don't actually know. I will say one.
Bracket.
Yeah, I do. I really like Brad Dourif as Brackett.
I like Charles Cyphers a lot, though.
I mean, I would never change anything because Charles Cyphers is the original, is iconic, and I do like that. But I really liked Brad Dourif in this.
See, I think there's an alternate one where he kills him in the van, isn't it? I thought
There
one.
is, yeah, there's an alternate scene where he kills him in the van. Yep.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely a wig.
European Vacation. Yeah, I love European. Pig in a poke.
Boom. European Vacation's got its moments.
It does. It's how many times I'll be driving somewhere and we'll have to make a U-turn or turn around. I'll be like, oh, Big Ben, kids, Parliament. Because keep passing the same spot. I can't get left. I can't get left. Does every guy in this hang go right downstairs after banging? So, I don't know. It's like these guys just can't wait to get up and get out the door. I don't understand it.
Good Lord.
Man.
Yes,
Does
I
she
do
even
see
realize
something I like.
this guy's now a fucking behemoth?
I know. She doesn't really. It's like, Bob, you went downstairs and now you're like 9 feet tall. What happened?
Fuck.
Has she been in anything else? I haven't seen her in anything else, Christina Klebe.
Can't say I have.
I love how he's got the beer. That is a good one. Stellar body.
Wicked how Michael's hair looks here because he's looking down.
Oh yeah, it's like all matted down, probably from the sheet.
That's right. We're gonna see her naked some more as a corpse.
Gonna see, yeah.
She got her money's worth in this movie.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Good to go. She's good to go. And look at Tyler copping feels as he's carrying her away. And there he is. Mickey Dolenz from the Monkees.
Yep. He just passed, right?
Mickey Dolenz? No.
No, not somebody else from the Monkees, or no.
Peter Tork was. Oh, no. Peter Tork died, but then who's the last guy to die? Mike Nesmith.
Oh.
So Mickey Dolenz is Mickey Dolenz is the last monkey alive.
We do not get to see Adrienne Barbeau's deleted scene in this version, though.
No, we don't.
She's what, a secretary somewhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's yapping at Malcolm McDowell.
They all want to go make a sandwich after sex. Nothing wrong with that. You get a little hungry, you get a little thirsty, from what I remember. If there was an anthology.
One good scare sounds good.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that's the way to go, I think.
Evolution of evil.
The evolution of evil.
Evo.
Oh, before I forget, I don't have any Rob Zombie memorabilia anymore. I sold it all off years ago. That part of him died years ago. I sold it all off years ago. But Brady sent me some stuff,
Oh yes,
and
my
this
signed
is his
poster.
one sheet right here. Who's this signed by, Brady?
We got Malcolm McDowell, Tyler Main, Rob Zombie, Scout Taylor Compton, Christina Cleve. What's her name? D. Wallace Stone just signed it not too long ago.
Awesome.
Sid Haig. We got Sid Haig on there. Bill
What?
Mosley.
That rocks.
Dag Fairch or whatever you want to call him. I think I said it right. I should do a zoomed in shot for you sometime, Pat. A little bit better one, but yeah, there's probably at least 12 signatures on there. It's kind of hard to tell.
Very cool.
Yeah.
That's real cool, dude.
And there's my signed Tyler Main. NECA.
Very nice.
That's nice. Very nice.
Oh, there's the scene. Oh, I love that.
We just belts him.
He's gonna fucking destroy him.
We
Holy
get a
shit.
kick out of Tyler Main. He was in that last John Cena movie where it was the smoke, the fire rescue people. Did you ever see that movie, the kids movie? He plays the Axeman. He's hilarious in it, Tyler Main. He doesn't even talk.
No, I didn't see that.
Oh, John Leguizamo, John Cena. Yeah, it's a good movie.
See, Nick, here's another scene where he's killing her, but then she's squeaking away. It's like he just doesn't kill them. It's like he plays with them in this version of Myers.
So what would you say? She's big with E.T. and Cujo?
Cujo, man, that's right.
Cujo and E.T., I think that's her big
Cujo.
claim to fame.
Oh, and see, like you and Cujo got a little attitude new problem, and he fixing quick, fast, and hurt. For Major Payne, Nick Castle.
Yeah.
Oh, what the hell?
What did he do?
Break her neck?
Oh, by the hair?
Yeah, I
just
guess he went like
snap her neck back. Snap her neck, snap her neck.
ooh. Punch you in the face. Shut up.
Travis is playing with fire. Tyler Main only sings at the end.
That's right, Travis. Thank you. Playing with Fire. It's a fun kids movie.
Oh, okay. That's why I'm like, I never saw that one.
I stick to watching The Pacifier.
That would make you think of it. But you know who else is in it? Is the female lead's the daughter in the trilogy that gets killed. This Judy Greer.
Oh yeah,
Judy Greer's in it.
She's in it too.
What's your favorite scary movie?
Right.
Oh.
And this is good. You know, reminiscent of the first movie where he's stalking Annie while she's on the phone. A much hotter version of an Annie.
Yeah.
And the costume's a big change from the original Tommy wearing his astronaut pajamas.
That's right. Now he's dressed a Little Red Riding Hood with some face paint.
What's he supposed to be? I really don't even know.
This is something too. This scene actually, I like this scene.
Yes, with him standing over the
Creeper. If there is any mask that might get a pass
How tall
for not
he is.
having the blacked eyes out, is this mask.
I would agree, Joe. I would give this one an okay thing just for because
Yeah, well, you do
Dr.
see his
Rob
eyes, and I guess it's okay. Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't look, how do I say, it doesn't look as bad as the others. Like this one passes pretty good. Oh, this is pre-boob job. What a shame.
That's it. Too bad this one didn't spill butter. Yeah, it would have been nice to see. Well, we're going to see her tits either way. So.
Oh, this
Yeah, exactly. This is I always my apologies. I forgot MB's next to you.
No,
this
fine.
Lindsay's
I
a
did it
real
just a
bitch in
teaser.
this one. Good God.
Yeah, but Joe's right. It's pre boob job, so she got new boobs.
It's got new breastises.
I know we saw them, Pat. Yeah, I don't mind seeing his eyes in this at all. That's a good point.
Yeah,
Right.
you know why? Because you've seen his face. You've already seen what he
Yeah.
looks like, so it's it's better. It's okay.
Damn it.
You got two juggernaut actors acting together. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, perhaps I am.
And I think when we were talking about our top 5 Rob Zombie movies that he should remake, and somebody threw out there a Clockwork Orange, that would be
That
a
was
crazy
Brett.
version.
I think Brett
Yeah,
said that.
somebody threw that out there. It was a great
Yes.
suggestion.
I mean, come on. What was wrong with my Home Alone selection? What the fuck?
He'd be home. He'd be left alone in a trailer in a trailer park.
Yeah, imagine the booby traps in a trailer park.
You imagine Emma Stone, she auditioned for Laurie Strode? That's kind of wild.
What was that?
Oh yeah.
Who did?
Emma Stone.
Well,
Did
didn't
she
what do you
fucking
call it
really?
also? The girl from Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Didn't she audition for it too?
Oh,
Oh,
Carissa.
what's-
no.
What's her name? I
Joan
know you're
Hart.
thinking of.
Melissa
Melissa Joan Hart. I thought she auditioned for this. She either auditioned for this or for H4. I know she auditioned for a Halloween movie when she was really young.
Looking at
She
all
was in
the
the show
children.
Clarissa Explains It All. Am I right? Damn, that's old. No, Emma was good as was it Gwen Stacy or what is it? When she
Heading off
died.
to bed, Stefan?
Oh,
Have a
sorry,
good
I
night,
was reading.
buddy. Thanks for hanging with us tonight.
Good night, buddy.
We'll be live again tomorrow night for the Halloween 2 book club
Yes,
if you want to
Stefan.
join us, or if not, we'll be here Sunday and Tuesday again next week. Yeah, I think it was H4. I knew she auditioned for something. Yeah, it probably was for H4 because I know it was when she was really young. Great shot of him stalking, well lit.
It says here
And-
Rob Zombie wanted Danielle Harris to play Laurie and Sherry Moon to play Linda. Really?
That would have been weird.
No, that wouldn't have worked.
this
Then
I
all we
don't
would have
believe.
saw, all we would have saw was the top of her. Or we would just sort of like the top of her ass. We wouldn't have got a full frontal if it was his wife. Thank God he changed his mind on that one.
See, a lot of people thought Danielle Harris was too old, but not exactly because she was 29, the same age that Nancy Loomis was playing Annie too. So
Oh, wow.
Oh, congratulations! I was a member of our church's nights a while back when the kids were younger. I got to third degree. Was it third degree? I think third degree night.
Oh, wow.
Home Alone by Zombie would be the tits. Yeah.
Imagine that.
I
Ugh.
just multiple tits.
Like who would be like Marv could be like
Lou Temple,
Lou Temple, and then who could be Harry?
William Forsythe would be Harry. That'd be
Oh
perfect.
my god! I mean,
Sherry
Kevin
Moon could be the
McAllister.
mom.
get Daig for Kevin McAllister, or a kid like that used to look like Daig.
No, Dave could be the
Bud.
brother. Bud.
Fucking Buzz or Bud was his fucking
Buzz. He
name.
could be Buzz. Dig.
Buzz. You didn't get any more cheese pizza? Damn.
Wow, some of this is interesting here. I'm just
And actually, it wasn't filmed. This whole scene was supposedly filmed, but I think Zombie said, he wanted to just show the aftermath because he couldn't justify how quickly Myers could have been there doing all that and getting where he was supposed to be. So
yeah,
he
I
just
think that. Yeah, I thought they did this for the reshoots, didn't they?
Yeah, so he just cut that whole scene out, and I think it's somewhere you can actually see parts of it because he was trying to justify, well, okay, how is he on this like killing spree in this house, and then he's over here in 2 seconds?
It's amazing that they.
Yeah, the Devil's Rejects trying to break into Kevin McAllister's house.
Well, that's what the. Didn't they do that on that show on Adult Swim with the clay? Yeah, Robot Chicken.
Oh, yeah.
Where Myers
Which
has
one?
got Kevin McAllister like, What's funny in the trivia here is the whole story about Scout and Danielle meeting Jamie Lee at the release party of Halloween Ends.
Oh God, that's just never going to go away. See, this is good. The scene where he's in the house and he's just walking back and forth behind the couch. Still nice to see Jamie Lloyd's knobs.
That's pretty crazy.
Look at him. And he's such a perv. He's just sitting there watching him.
Yeah, same here. Dry humping here? Let's get going.
Yeah, let's go. Come on. Pull him right out while he's in.
Damn. What? You ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, that's a great scene where he pulls her right back in.
Run, baby.
He's moving pretty
Jason's
fast.
teleporting feature from Takes Manhattan. Yeah, exactly.
Ooh.
This is
That
great.
looks
He just
brutal.
smacks her shit up.
That looks brutal. Don't make me.
And then he's just dragging her, and it's like, you can hear like her skin on her knobs are just dragging along on the floor.
Jesus! Ow! Ow! Yeah, I often wondered why he just pretty much tortured her. He didn't kill her.
Well, he did that with a lot of the people, but then he would kill them. No, he just sat there and tortured her more than anything.
Look at in the next one too. He pretty much almost does it, but she's pretty much plundered to death. So
yeah,
dude, that's crazy.
Travis, I'm still disappointed we didn't get a monster sex scene.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody was amazed that the Munsters didn't live in a trailer park.
Yeah.
Albeit, I still say the Munsters. Is it the best piece of cinema history? No, but it's still a fun watch.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's not horrible. I've seen much worse. It belongs on that you only need to see it once list that we did.
True. I mean, it's a lot better than Skinamarink, am I right?
Anything is. Yeah,
I didn't realize Rob Zombie he didn't like using 2.39 aspect ratio. He only did it for this movie out of requests from the studio. The second movie, he goes to the Super 16, which is the 1.85 to 1. Because he prefers that. I thought the second one was 2.35 to 1 too, but oh well. Stupid little camera things.
Makes a world of difference.
And this whole backstory was kind of cool.
Oh yeah.
A good way to justify the whole thing. And then obviously next week when we watch H2, not a big fan of the Dick Loomis.
He's a turd nugget.
Yeah, not a big fan. Tell you, this seems framed perfectly too, just like they're walking across the street, like from the original, and it's just, it's set very, very well.
Holy shit.
And that's what I miss about the later Michael, the playfulness of him staging them in funny situations like he did in the first movie.
That is true.
Yeah, it gave him more of a connection to this whole backstory, and
Love how he's behind a door here. It's
Fucking creepy, dude.
that could be. You're right, Travis. Michael takes it personally seeing women be promiscuous because it reminds him of the neglect and abuse he underwent from the men in his life as a result. I think that's why he does that to Annie. Yeah.
He's gonna mess with Paul Hung, right? Isn't he gonna?
Hey, well, I mean, that's what Zombie wanted to show, like the whole messed up backstory of what turned him into whatever, which, just the whole backstory wouldn't make him this way. It's something inherently evil, like what we read in the novelization.
What's with the white undershirt? They couldn't have given a darker undershirt.
That's what Joe Grizzly had on, damn it.
That's right.
It's him.
Blame Ken Faree.
I love when
He's found it.
Loomis gets Lori back in the car after the whole pool thing, and he bashes through the window, right?
Yeah.
Jesus
What the hell?
Michael, ah!
And I think it was in that documentary that behind the scenes, Malcolm McDowell, that's his real reaction. He did not know that was supposed to happen.
Yeah, there's a good outtake. I think a good blooper there, isn't there?
Yeah, so he had no clue that was going to happen. So that's his natural reaction. Like, what the hell? What the fuck?
You know what's crazy about this is, yeah, this is effective because he's moving so fast. The wind blowing. He did a good job here.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure they didn't have to pick up the leaves like the first movie. And this was a little bit more realistic because in the first movie, that was one of my biggest things. It's like, well, she gets all the way across the street and she's banging on the door and he's still in the kitchen. They really make himself a sandwich, have something to drink. But she was basically right at those French doors in the original movie. Well, we know there's some continuity errors in the first movie, but we love it.
Oh yeah. Run!
And this little girl too, she said the same thing. This was her natural reaction when she's like, "Well, when Tyler put his face up there and hit him, that was like the first time she really saw him, and she's screaming because she was so freaking scared."
Run!
He is pretty supernatural, like super crazy ass strong in this movie. There's no doubt.
Yeah, it's true. It's like just by chance, they become friends of a baby he saved, and that he knows that is. It's a cool backstory. I thought
It's
it was
different. Yeah, he's not attacking her. He doesn't want to kill her, really. I assume later he would, but
yeah, it's true. Back that's why maybe Charles Cyphers could have had a bigger role had it not been the way it played out.
I think Brackett's better in the next movie than this one, my opinion. But
Yeah, he was great. He was like the shining star of
because of that
H2.
death scene when he finds Annie, is just
Shit's fucking
heart
terrible.
just drops.
He was even at the end, with Loomis, he wants to fucking kill him. He's like, there's a girl in there. He's like, I could have protected if it wasn't for your fucking greed, your fucking book. no matter what he tried to do, it didn't work.
Wade Loomis was used in the next movie is terrible.
Yeah,
It's
Dick
pretty.
Loomis, not a fan of it. Like the Dick Loomis was like the new Coke formula. Just didn't work.
Could be a Bones mask there, Travis. Let's see what he looks like with a Bones mask on.
Damn. He could have did that any second he wanted.
Well, there is a picture. There's a picture online of a Spock mask all done up like Myers. There's like a meme, and it said like if Carpenter, if they had picked the other Star Trek mask, and it was like a white version of the Star Trek mask.
Now, what's he do? He knocks her out here somewhere, you're supposed to assume?
Either she faints. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking she just faints. Because the way he's got her and he just takes her and he's just trying to explain to her, and obviously she doesn't know what the hell he's talking about, is, I don't know if his intent was to kill her at first.
Right.
Yeah, that's his baby sister. He just wanted to take her home. Look at that.
I mean, hey, I wouldn't mind carrying Scout around, but I'll take a naked Christina Cleave to carry around.
I'm
Banging
better
one-
at fireman
I'll
carry.
take one to go. Thank you.
Banging like a biscuit.
Heightens my sense of security. And anybody jumping in? We're at 1:36:45 ish. 24 minutes
God.
left. Yeah, I mean, for a 2-hour film, it's going pretty damn quick. It's just, going in there and seeing your daughter all bashed to shit like that, that's crazy.
Damn.
What was
That's
that?
snoring. That's one of the dogs snoring.
Was that?
Oh, yeah.
Damn, that was loud.
Yeah, fucking like, dude.
Holy crap.
He's a big black lab. He doesn't know how to shut the hell up even when he's sleeping.
The puppies will do that. Like the one puppy, Petey, likes to cuddle underneath me, and he'll get right by my ear, and all I hear is,
Yeah, the Rottweiler does this massive snoring. I'm like, oh my God, this thing.
oh, there we are, the naked Christina Cleave. Go see if she's still warm. Come on, go ahead. Let me know.
How about Malcolm McDowell?
Just piss
He
off.
he must be a runner. You see him take off there?
Yeah. Not bad shape. Did you see the naked chick? I bet she's still warm.
Jesus, I love it.
Whoa. Bracken even hears you talking like that. He'll have your ass. I wasn't going to do anything. I'm just saying. She looked pretty good. Nice little titties. I've seen Halloween 2 part. I've seen the Rob Zombie Stage 2 too many times, I
That
guess.
corner scene.
And that's what we'll be watching next Tuesday night. Same bat time, same bat channel. We'll be watching. I guess I'll throw my poll back up. We'll see. Yeah, I gotta get the to see which version we'll watch for that, because there's 2 versions too.
Oh, he's sympathetic, but
Well,
Goes
maybe
from
if you
saving his
just
sister
spoke.
to killing a bitch real quick coming up. Yeah. I didn't see Home Alone 5. Malcolm was the bad guy in Home Alone 5.
I didn't know that. I know I watched the
didn't
third
see it.
one where the kid's sick and home.
I saw
alone.
the third. I think I only saw up to the third one. And this scene wasn't so bad. Like when he takes off his mask, at least we didn't hear, "He just like me." And then we see him cry, "Here, let me." You see Myers cry like a bitch. I don't know. Shameless. Since we're getting towards the end, everybody make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel,
Like,
quick reach around,
What was he
surprise
doing?
finger in the
Just
butt, all that fun stuff.
was he just giving up right here? Now he's got her here. It's just like gets down to his knees.
Well, you kind of wonder, like, what was the outcome he was expecting? Obviously, it was different because she stabs him. But what would be the outcome that he was expecting from this? I mean, can't expect her to remember who he is. She was a baby. But then once she stabs him, it's like, all right, gloves are off.
you just threw that away.
This whole sequence in the house was good. I enjoyed this. Yeah, Scott was good in it. And like I think it was what you guys said, the whole pool scene worked out well. I mean, there was some good tension once she gets back into the house after the whole Loomis thing, and he's looking forward and everything.
Can't keep a good guy down.
Can't keep Michael Myers down. So I mean, Carpenter always said he never watched this. Do you think he really didn't?
I don't think so.
I'm sure he did.
Hell no.
I don't think he did.
I don't think so.
See, this great scene where he's busting through the wall and he's grabbing onto her. Good shit.
He's just he's just super strong. I know he's a big guy. It's a little bit different, but
Watch out for the pool.
it's me, Samuel.
It's me, Samuel.
Samuel Adams. Do you want one?
Imagine how scared you are. Just you're in a pool and then he comes straight for you.
Right.
Yeah, and you can't get out, man.
So you're telling me the Myers had a pool?
Had a pool. And that's a deep ass pool too.
Yeah, that looks like diving.
Yeah. It's an empty pool. It's like you say, why is it an empty pool? Well, that's just technically California. All the skateboarders love those empty pools. And if I remember correctly, when you watched the behind the scenes, wasn't it like I think they were planning something else, but then when they saw the pool in the backyard, they thought it would be they
I
shot the
think they
scene.
added it. Yeah.
They added it because they're like, how cool would this be? It's me, Samuel. Samuel L. Loomis. Stop!
Seriously.
I just love when he's gonna burst into this car. Michael, Jesus Christ!
BYOSO podcast. Ronnie had a diving mishap. That's why he was in the wheelchair. I'm all broken up here, bitch. I went head first into the empty pool.
Yeah, and I think back now. I'm gonna think about what they could have done differently for Rob Zombie could have done differently for his second movie because there's a lot.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't have to make a shot-for-shot remake of H2, but it started out well until you found out that whole hospital scene was
A dream,
a dream.
nightmare, whatever.
And then from there, it just, that movie, the worst part of that movie is the white horse and Sherry Moon. It's just not necessary. I get where he was going because he wanted to take it inside his mind, what he's thinking. Well, we don't want. I don't want to know what he's thinking.
It defeats the purpose. He is driven by evil.
Yes.
So he stole a cop car?
Yeah. Which I don't understand because you see him run off. You don't see him jump into the car and drive.
Exactly.
Rob, inconsistency here.
There's going to be an inconsistency thing here, I think, here in a minute.
Yeah, this whole scene, if you watch that behind the scenes, Malcolm McDowell did not know he was going to bust through the window. That's his genuine reaction.
What the hell?
Jesus Christ!
That's why he was like, instead of like being like, oh my God, he was like, Jesus, what the hell? Because he was fucking scared.
Now see him talking. There was cops in the background from the alternate ending there. You see, it's blurry, but those are other cops. Remember, the other ending is where they just shoot him.
Where they just shoot him. I never noticed that. Really? Is there? I didn't.
It's blur, but you see the people at a standstill, the cops there at a standstill.
Oh, I did not. I have to go back and rewatch that. I did not see. I never caught that.
So what's he do? He just fractures his skull here and doesn't kill him?
I guess he just basically crushes his skull. I mean, he's bleeding from his nose. I mean, he did the same thing to the hell's his name? The douchebag from Resurrection.
You got great legs. The curly time did they open?
What time did they open? Dude, what the hell was his name? Was it Craig? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I'm sorry, Mike. It doesn't matter.
Huh? What?
I think this is very well acted by Scout.
Yeah, very much so. Thought she was excellent in it.
Yeah.
My brother, who hated these movies really too, he said that was one of the bright spots he liked about it.
Oh, she's not bad. For a newbie, she's not bad at all.
Yeah.
Now, what the fuck's he doing with him?
Just adding them to the pile. Throw them on the pile.
Throw them in a pile, make a great log.
Yeah. Why? The devil made him do it. I'm done. I'm done. He's like, I know she's around here somewhere.
There's a big fan base for these Rob Zombie ones, though. There's no doubt.
There is a really within the last 5 to 10 years, there's really been a resurgence of fans for this.
Big time.
And you know what?
Good.
I don't hate them. I never said I hated them.
I like the new movies more than the Rob Zombie ones, but that's just
because I do like the original timeline and the characters in it. But I don't dislike these movies. Even when
like time frames too, like the time that these movies came out, it's
late 2000s.
Yeah, it's perfect timing.
Yeah. When I did my ranking, I'm like, I don't dislike these movies. It's just people just gotta stop taking things so seriously and to heart. It's a movie, and I mean, come on, look at us. I mean, we're fans, obviously. But
look at all the other movies that were getting remade too at the time, or retellings. Like the Nightmare on Elm Street remake is just atrocious, and
Yeah.
I like the Friday the
Friday
13th
one isn't
remake.
bad.
I like the Friday the 13th remake in 09. That one I like.
Oh,
And
yeah.
in 04, I love the Chainsaw Massacre remake.
Yeah, that Nightmare one was, oh my goodness.
The Nightmare remake, not so much.
We all need toilet paper in our lives.
Yeah, not a big fan of it.
Wipe our ass with it.
And when they announced Jackie Earl Haley, I was like, you know what? All right, let's see how it turns out.
He's a good actor.
He's a great actor. I thought it was going to be great, but you know what? And I don't fault him. It was what he was given.
He was good as Rorschach.
Yeah.
The devil made him do it. I'm done.
See, in this movie, he's only got one gun. See, Halloween was evil in a wholesome environment. Didn't need the zombie trailer park F-bomb treatment. This movie is a decent movie because of the closeness to the original. Yeah, exactly. You know, that's the thing that kills this. The second part of this movie, fine. The whole trailer park aspect in the back and the whole backstory of, the abusive family. No, it wasn't the right way to go. I give him credit for trying. Not the way he should have went. Would have been better off going the backstory of the novelization, for Christ's sake. That would have made more sense.
This is like the Full Metal Jacket of the series. It's like 2 movies.
Yeah, exactly.
This is an interesting scene where he's trying to go through the ceiling here.
The ceiling, yeah, this is good.
They showed this in the trailer or the TV spot. I remember. It's like, oh.
That's some scary shit. Because he hits you with that freaking 2x4. You're going to feel it.
He's like, my house is already fucked up. I don't care.
We're at 152.09. Well, it looks like we got about 9 minutes and 20 seconds left in the film. Now I want to watch Home Alone 5. Malcolm plays the head robber alongside Crabman from My Name is Earl and Debbie Mazur, the least crappy sequel after the second. Really, I got to go back and watch. I've never seen part 5. I have to go check it out.
Didn't even know there was a part 5.
I knew there was a 4th one. I didn't know there was a 5th. God.
I liked him in what the hell was that one movie with Melanie Griffith? Milk Money.
Oh yeah.
Oh, where she's the prostitute?
She's the prostitute. And the kids trying to get all this money together so they can see a naked girl. That was a good movie. It was funny.
I remember it. Oh, yeah. She had curly hair.
Mm-hmm. She looked dynamite in that movie. And then she falls in love with the dad, who was... Oh, God. Why am I drawing a blank on his name?
Yeah, Ed Asner. That's right. Was in that.
Ed Harris.
Oh, Ed Harris. Yeah. Ed Asner's the one guy.
Ed Harris.
She looks like fucking a big old pack of chewed bubble gum.
Where the hell has he been, Ed Harris?
Top Gun. He was just in Top Gun.
Was he in Top Gun? I didn't see it. I don't know. I get the nostalgia for Top Gun, but I haven't seen it, and I'm not interested.
I liked him in The Rock. He was in Pain and Gain. Remember Pain and Gain?
Oh, he's been in so many. He's in Creep Show.
Creep Show, yeah.
Not dirty sequence here. Yeah, oh, yeah, exactly. It's just dirty. It's like, oh, you just feel for her. And that's why if you see her in part 2, man, and she's missing a piece of her finger, she's all beat to shit. You know why? Because going through this, you would be beat to shit. Milk Money. It takes place in Pittsburgh, does it? I haven't seen that movie in a long time. Long time.
Come on, Scout. Pull it together.
You can do it.
You can do it. This ending really kind of... I didn't get it the first time I saw it.
Well, when they came back with part 2, because remember at the second she grabs he grabs her hand, you almost think that he pulled the gun to the side and it doesn't hit him. You know, that's what I was thinking.
Uh-oh.
He's like, hit me.
Play Russian roulette with Michael Myers. See, when he grabs her hand, you're thinking as they're struggling, he's pulling it to the side and it goes off. You know,
Yeah.
that's what I thought.
It was weird, right?
And then this is a great transition to her screaming, to her being the little kid screaming, Michael holding her. Not bad.
Not bad.
Where is it?
Directed by Rob Zombie. Screenplay by Rob Zombie. First base, Bugs Bunny. Second base, Bugs Bunny. Third base, Bugs Bunny. Shortstop, Bugs Bunny. Pitcher, Bugs Bunny. Outfield, Bugs Bunny.
Starring Rob Zombie's wife.
Andy Gould. He was the producer. Let's see. Was he also?
Oh, he's a producer. He wasn't.
Yeah, I knew the name Andy Gould because he produces lots of his CDs rather. That's like his producer of choice. Let's see who the cinematographer was. That I'm curious about. Costume designer. That maybe it might have passed already.
You know what I thought? You know who I thought was a villain in the Home Alone movies was French Stewart. Remember that guy?
French Stewart. Wow.
Yes, French Stewart.
The
They're
movie
rocking the sun.
Love Stinks.
Yeah, Love Stinks, the one with Bridget Wilson Sampras,
Yes.
if I remember.
That movie's good.
And this is all cool, like the pictures of him when he's younger and everything.
Oh yeah.
Well, so far, Dave Fair is going to be there. I'm sure Scout will be there. Danielle, she
Tyler
can
Maine's
try
there.
to. Tyler Maine's Tyler Maine's already going to be there. I mean, Danielle can put up the front, but she'll be there because she wants the paycheck. I think William Forsythe would be there.
I would think you get Christina Klebe.
Yeah.
Christina Klebe.
What
Dee
was that
Wallace. Get Dee Wallace.
Yeah, this was the first one without Mustafa Akkad.
That'd be a fun exercise. Recast Halloween with characters from The Office. Well, Dwight would be Michael.
Oh yeah.
And
Look at all the people in this. Good God.
who the hell could be Laurie? Laurie would be there's a receptionist. I can't remember her name. That marries Jim. She could be. That might be a fun thing to do. Just go through the whole Office cast to recast this.
That would be cool.
That would be interesting.
Yeah.
I like how he used Pasadena, though. They didn't do it for
Yeah.
the second one.
Yeah. Yes.
Thank you. I thought so, Travis.
Travis.
Travis, you know the Home Alone stuff, man. God bless you.
That's who plays Daniel Stern's character in Home Alone 4. Yeah, that's right.
That's cool.
I remember. I think I saw parts of that. I didn't see the whole movie. But 5. I didn't know that was a 5. That I know.
They made 2 of them. They were going to do a third one. They're kind of like the Home Alone horror movies with the guy with the leather mask that wears all the leather.
The collection.
In the house, the collection. Yeah, that's like Home Alone in a house. That movie.
Yeah, I love the collection. I love both of those movies, man. Those are
Yeah,
brutal.
remember how he gets them in the box at the end of the second one, right?
Yeah.
What was it? That was when Sean Clark had him on the thing with 2 heads, those filmmakers, and nothing. COVID kind of ruined them making the third one, right? Isn't that what it was?
I think that's what happened. Yeah, because they were all set to make the third one. Yeah, I like those movies.
Joe, you seen both those?
I'm not sure. I don't think so.
Robert California is the Man in Black. What the hell's his name? From Less Than Zero and Tough Turf. God, what the fuck's his name? I can't think of his name.
There's 6 Home Alone movies. Well,
Shitload.
I only think 2 of them matter. The third one isn't bad though.
The Collecting is getting made? Oh, I didn't know that. What the?
Oh, it is getting made now. Okay.
Come on, Travis. You obviously know your office. What the hell is Robert California's name? I'm drawing a blank. I know he was in Less Than Zero. He was in
Robert Mondavi.
was it Tough Turf? He's in a bunch of stuff. I'm drawing a blank on his name. So there's 6 Home Alone movies. What the hell was in part 6?
I think some of them were made for. I know the last one was either made for Disney Plus or made for cable. Maybe the other ones were too. I don't know.
Back in the day, direct to video.
Direct to video? Was it like just direct to your phone?
Oh, man.
Jeez, I had no idea. I mean, I didn't even know there was a 5, let alone a 6. James Spader, thank you. I'm totally
James
just drawing a blank.
Home Alone 7. This time it's personal.
This time it's personal.
This time they're ready, and he's unmasked.
That is Rob Zombie's Halloween. I think that's it. The producers like to acknowledge the following. Oh, I didn't realize that. Rema Akkad, which is the daughter that got killed, Mustafa.
No.
I never read that at the end.
Much better than Halloween Resurrection.
Way better.
Yeah, let's file that in the Skinamarink file.
Hey, I'm glad though. Trick or Treat Studios releasing some of the Rob Zombie stuff, like the masks and knives.
Yeah, because I don't know. I mean, who owns the licensing to that? Would that be? I mean, obviously, probably Miramax.
Disney, right? Yeah.
And Disney owns that, yeah. So maybe they finally. I mean, I don't understand what would have held them up, because God knows Disney's all about money. It's not about your kids. It's about how much money they can make.
So
yeah. So that's why you might start seeing some figures and some real cool shit coming out of the zombie camp. Those masks were. I never thought that was going to happen. So that might be the beginning of a flood of zombie stuff coming out. And when I sold off my zombie stuff, I can save some money on that stuff because I won't be buying it.
Those masks were the cat's ass.
And the masks look pretty damn good too. They real good likeness. Great ass.
God, is he just super? Like the DVD menu here, it's just like all scenes where he's like just busted through doors and windows.
Kicking the shit out of everything.
Yeah, next week we'll be picking up with Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, and we'll see what we're gonna watch, because there's two versions of that too, the theatrical and the producer's cut. You know,
We got
one where he talks, one where he doesn't talk.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to figure out which one is there.
Yeah, I'll put it up on the channel and let people vote on that one. God, please don't vote for the one where he talks, please. I don't need that. I'll have a lot of alcohol with me. Home Alone during a recession, thumbtacks and duct tape traps.
Well, that's right. Wait, who's likes the Home Alone? Is that Travis, right? Or we got the PYSO podcast?
They both know their shit. Kevin Malone as the inmate they think is Michael in Halloween Kills, and he throws his famous chili out the window and it splatters everywhere.
They're talking Home Alone a lot. I hope they've seen Violent Night, because there's a lot of Home Alone references there, as we all know.
Yeah, that is true.
Violent Night. I pleasantly surprised and really enjoyed Violent Night. If you guys haven't seen Violent Night, go check that out. That's a lot of fun.
Oh hell yeah!
Was not expecting that to turn out the way it did, and pleasantly. And what was the other one too that we watched that was good? Silent Night, Bloody Night. Was that what it was? What, the robot Santa?
Oh, the robot Santa on Shudder. That wasn't bad.
I enjoyed that one too. That was
we watched that with Michael, right? That wasn't bad.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. That was pretty cool. Like Terminator Santa.
Not bad.
Like nothing.
Did you see that, Joe?
Yeah, I saw it. Not bad.
I like that. That was a lot of fun. And that's what we'll do too for the watch alongs. This coming December, we'll do some Christmas horror films, and we can even do a happy Christmas movie in here and there too.
Sure.
Oh, I don't even know if it's on Netflix anymore.
Just drawing a happy little tree right here. Little Antarctic blue, Van Dyke brown, little titanium white. on, nobody grew up with Bob Ross like I did. Come on.
Bob Ross, old school.
Just clean that really quick right there.
Malcolm McDowell was also in the last Silent Night, Deadly Night movie.
Oh, Christmas, Bloody Christmas. You're right. Yeah, where they got the green eyes. Yeah.
Christmas, Bloody Christmas. That's what it was. I remember him being. Was it the Silent Night, Deadly Night movie? I know he was in a Killer Santa Christmas horror movie. Maybe that's what it was. I can't remember. I remember seeing it advertised. Never saw it though. I have to check that one out. It was pretty brutal from what I remember. I have to look that one up. Okay, we'll add that to the list for December. Happy little trees all around. Just a little friend right here. So that's it. That's our watch along for tonight. Let's throw up some shameless plugs for the channel before we leave. Our 3 mugs will be live again tomorrow night. You guys do your homework?
Fuba. I'm in the
working
middle
on it.
Guys, come on. The test is tomorrow. Tomorrow's your final exam. Come on. That's not the final exam. It's actually episode 2. It's not the last episode. So it's not the final exam. Tomorrow's your midterm.
That's right.
Midterm.
So for those that have been following us, we worked our way through the first Halloween novelization, and we did 1 episode so far of the Halloween 2 movie book club. It was prologue and chapters 1 through 5. And it should have been last week, but just didn't have the time last week to do this. So tomorrow night we'll be doing episode 2, which is chapters 6 through 10. Come see what the differences are from the Halloween 2 movie to the Halloween novelization. And for those hardcore fans like us, there's a lot of the cut scenes that you see in the television cut are in the novelization.
In the book, that's right.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
So that's a lot of fun. And there's a whole nother backstory in that too, which is kind of cool. And you have to watch and find out. We put this up yesterday. We did our top. Speaking of Rob Zombie, our top 5 movies Rob Zombie should remake is up on the channel. Go check it out. We had a lot of fun with that one.
Oh yeah, that's good
and,
stuff.
My favorite kill from each Halloween movie's up there, and I'm currently working on my favorite kill from every Jason movie.
Ooh, very nice.
That should be a lot of fun.
Very nice.
Did we do that on our old podcast? Our favorite kills in horror movies? You probably did, right?
I gotta go check the database. I kept a running total of all this stuff we did. I know we did favorite kills. I know we did movie by movie and certain kills, and there's so much we did. But I will have to meet too and plan everything for Sunday if you guys want to do it on the Thursday night or something. And we'll just obviously. I'll probably actually Thursday night I'm probably gonna watch Pearl, so maybe we could do a movie review of Pearl on Sunday. So Brett's got to watch that, but yeah, we'll figure it out though. We'll meet, we'll chat, we'll break bread. The past few streams have been making entertainment out of the unwatchable movies for me. Have a great night, guys. See you next week. Thanks, Travis. Much appreciated.
Hey, thanks, Travis. That's awesome, dude.
Appreciate that. We aim to please and we try.
We just have fun.
Just about having fun. That's it. So. You guys got anything before we close out this fine evening?
No, I don't think so, Joe.
No, I got nothing. Just got to get some Z's for tomorrow.
Yeah, I would gladly hang out a little bit longer, but I actually got an early meeting tomorrow, which sucks. I was supposed to have it today. I'm like, don't have it on Wednesday, not after the night of this. But I got to do it tomorrow. Kind of blows. So we will. So are you guys good for tomorrow night at 8:00 for the book club?
Yeah, so right now I might be doing it remotely, but hey, I don't care. I'll be there.
Oh, you'll be doing it from on location? Any place fun?
No, I just daughter's lacrosse practice, so it'll probably be towards the end of it. She's starting to practice later now. Oh, jeez.
Damn kids. I know the feeling. Been there.
Very nice.
I know it. All right, so everybody have a good night. You guys have a good night. Meet us tomorrow night for the book club, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central for these fine gentlemen right here. Hope everybody enjoyed the stream tonight. We will be back with another live watch along next Tuesday night of Rob Zombie's Halloween 2.
Good night.
Good night.
And with that being said, everybody have a good night. See you.
Peace.
See you.